Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. This is Rantry, and today we are going to go after the Swine Prince. Nothing really going on in town. I'm still looking for a grave robber from the stagecoach. Haven't found one yet. I don't really care about this trinket too much, but I do want to go ahead and just kill. I do want to go ahead and kill the Swine King, and you know, get these guys leveled. Taking a not really a weird party. Semi sort of mark party, but I don't have a lot of damage on this party. I don't have a, you know, traditional damage in terms of like Hellion, Houndmaster, Grave Robber, you know. But what I do have is Stuffy is going to be our front liner. Got the Sun Ring. He's going to be our primary direct damage dealer. Sun Ring and a scouting chance here. But his damage will largely come from our occultist, who will be marking targets, and also certainly capable of dishing out some damage himself. When we get to the Swine Prince, we will be debuffing his damage quite a bit when we can. Then I've got just the Surgeon's Charm, and I want him to go a little bit quickly. Also, Plague Doctor is going to be our stunner. He's got quick draw, which is great, and the stun charm, also a speed charm, so he should be going first. And we're going to be hitting Wilbur in the back with our blinding gas. As you can see, it does negative 100% damage, so no damage, so it should not enrage the Swine Prince. I thought about using Disorienting Blast, but it seems basically the same, except for it's got a shuffle and a corpse clear, and is only single target, whereas this is just the stun. And then in the back, of course, we've got our Arbalist, and when I go into the room, I'm going to be switching her mark off and putting on this Rallying Flare, and I've got to remember to do that. Because we do want to be clearing the marks, and I want her to be as slow as possible, actually, so I've got her speed down to 2. The only thing really affecting that is the Archer's Ring, which increases her accuracy but lowers her speed. The reason I want her going last is because Wilbur often marks the targets last. He gets 2 turns per round, and so I want her going after the targets have been marked. I do want to make sure that I've got, yep, Restring Crossbow selected. Let's go ahead and check out everybody else's camping skills. Playing Takedown, that's going to give us some damage. Tracking is not great, but I don't have any other skills unlocked on him, and I don't particularly need them. Let's see. We may do Unspeakable Commune to prevent the nighttime ambush, and the rest of these probably not going to do much with those. We do have the Cure available if we want to remove a disease. Other than that, we're going to be restringing our crossbow, and yeah, that should be it. Just encouraging and whatnot where we need to. So everybody's trinketed up. Let's go ahead and provision for our Swine Prince fight. We are going into the Warrens, which means we may need a couple of anti-venoms. Gonna bring my standard, sell that back. 16 food, gonna bring 16 torches. Let's see, gonna need, I'll probably bring 3 shovels. It always seems like I'm like almost running out of all this stuff, so I guess that means I'm provisioning somewhat properly. I am gonna bring an extra key this time. It seems like I don't have enough of those. And then of course in the Weald, or in the Warrens here, there are some things that we can interact with our medicinal herbs with. So that's gonna probably, you know what, I will take, nah, we got 1 bandage. We're good. Let's go ahead and do the Swine Prince.
The rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly.
I don't have any quirks really for this.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Alright, great scout to start with. We're going to be able to avoid a lot of battles. Of course, that also unfortunately means we're going to be avoiding a lot of treasure, but we should be able to go straight down. We'll have to do a room battle here, and then straight over. We know where he is this time. He's definitely right there. So, do I want to go through this room battle and then up? Hold on, let me just double check here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap. He could be in either one of these. He could be in either one of these rooms. I think that means that I need to go down and then over here, and then hopefully I get a scout there. No particular Warren's quirks to speak of. So yeah, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go for it. Get rid of that stress he just acquired. Why is everybody getting so stressed? It's like the first hallway. And the treasure room battle will probably be a little harder, but I'm not too worried about it. In champion level dungeons, I mean, it just, the difficulty really jumps up. Especially with the new enemies they've added, the swine skeever, man.
The match is struck. A blazing star
But
is born.
this is pretty much the worst comp we're gonna run into. So we're gonna go ahead and try and stun up the back lines. Our stunner goes first, which is great. That's such a great ability. And then, oh, I forgot. I've messed up. So when I want to do healing, these two are gonna have to switch places. The only problem is he doesn't have anything he can do from the front lines. Disorienting blast, and that's and noxious blast. So I may switch up my skills a little bit. Hopefully we shouldn't need to heal right now, but that's a big oversight on my part. Let's see, where do we want to get in the damage? These guys are probably priorities. But the Arbalest can certainly hit them. We'll go ahead and help her out. We'll just go for this guy here. And we're gonna get some damage on our occultist. Damage on the old plaguey. And let's see, damage versus stunned. Marked or human. They do have the human, actually a lot of these have the human condition. Let's go ahead and get rid of the drummer.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And we'll go ahead and get rid of the wretch. Or at least shoot the wretch. I forget that these guys have, oh well, they don't have protection. But they just, they're a little more tanky than I tend to give them credit for. Let's see. I do have a bleed here, so I'm gonna go ahead and battlefield medicine. And if the plague doctor does the battlefield medicine on another character, he can obviously get healed. Attack here. And this should kill.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about. This guy has a fairly good blight resistance. Yeah. Unfortunately, this that's a good crit. But unfortunately, this comp is another key. This comp is meant to kill the Swine King, not get to the Swine King in a timely manner. Oh, okay. Secret room here. We'll do that after, and we've got a clear path to the boss here. We'll have to use a shovel, but that's no big deal. So. It's actually really good. We're gonna be able to beat the boss when we're at our top 9, as it were. I had never heard that expression one time, and then one of my girlfriend's friends was like, "Yeah, I was out the other night, and then this guy saw me, but I wasn't at my top 9." And I was like, "What the heck does that mean?" Apparently it means, you know, she didn't want to boast and say she was a 10, but, you know, she wasn't in her top 9. I don't know. That's a really interesting story, and I'm glad I told it. Let's camp. We really don't need to feast here. I'm really just doing this for the buffs. I guess we could go ahead and get rid of that stress. Whatever, we'll do it. We'll be at our top 9, as it were. We'll definitely do plan takedown. And we're definitely gonna want to restring our crossbow. And nobody has a disease or anything. We do want to prevent the nighttime ambush. That's going to add a little stress, which is not great. And then, do we have anything that's a stress reduction across the board? Not really. So, who's got the most? 7, 7, 7, 8. We'll just encourage... Yeah, we'll just encourage our bounty hunter. Alright. Let's head on to the Swine Prince.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Then after we kill him, we'll see what, you know, we'll have a better picture of what kind of shape we're going to be in to do, you know, how much of the rest of the dungeon that we want to do.
Tunnels predate even the earliest.
Okay, so I definitely want to be able to. Now, see, I could move the Plague Doctor forward. That way I can use the stuns from the front position here. From position 2. And that way he's still as effective as he normally would be, the occultist. But the Plague Doctor can still do his Noxious Blast, Plague Grenades out, Blinding Gases out, Incision I should have unlocked. Emboldening Vapors, I guess I'll do. But Disorienting Blast, he'll still be able to get his stuns on Wilbur off. And that's the main reason he's here. Now, I've got to remember to turn on my Rallying Flare. Do I want to give up the Mark or the Blind Fire? Honestly, probably the Blind Fire. Yeah. So the idea is to stun with him, Rallying Flare with her, damage here, use this guy to mark and weaken the swine prince. So that's our plan. Let's see what happens.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
All right. So he actually marks first. I was watching a video the other day, and he was doing his he was stunning people first. But let's go ahead and try and stun him up. Should do 0 damage. And it shuffles him. That's fine. Now we want to mark this guy. And now our bounty hunter should be doing quite good damage. 23 is not bad. And now we want to clear the marks here with our Rallying Flare. And now this guy will be able to do much less damage. Yeah. All right, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think we're gonna be able to pull this off. Oh, that's a problem. We can't stun Wilbur from here. I suppose I could just blight the old king here, or I could buff the bounty hunter's damage even further. I really need to shuffle. I really don't want that shuffle on there. His stun and his move resist are pretty high. I think I'm kind of screwed. You know what? We'll just I guess we'll just start stacking blights. And he's still marked, which is great. 22 damage, perfectly respectable. Do we need to remark him? I don't think so. We don't really need to heal. Honestly, we could do some damage with our cultist here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and debuff his damage with the Weakening Curse. He resisted it. That's not good. Wild flailing though, that's fine. Oh, that's not good. Gonna need a heal, obviously. And then we don't need to clear the marks. He's still marked, so this should do quite a bit of damage. Nice crit. Alright, we're gonna get a stun. Oh good, he went back. But he stunned my stinking plague doctor. But we can stun him next round. That's fine. He's still marked for 1 round, but we still get the bonus here. It's a lot of damage. That's great. They're not marked. This might kill him. See you later, swine prince. This worked out. I reworked some of the skills a little bit, but it worked out this time. If this were a champion level, I don't know how well that would have gone for me. Light up Wilbur, and we'll probably want to heal our Stuffy. And let's see, we could go ahead and go for a heal here. Nice crit. Oh, sorry, I bumped my microphone. I don't know if you could hear that. He's dead next round. This is gonna give us a little bit of damage and 3 stuns. He's dead anyways, so it doesn't particularly matter. But we'll kill him anyways with an axe.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We can sell that. And we can sell that. Alright. Dungeon done. Let's go ahead and go to our secret room and probably grab this treasure room as well. I think that'll probably be it for us for the day. But yeah, I was worried there for a second because I realized, oh yeah, I am gonna need to heal every once in a while, but it all worked out in the end. They're surprised. We can you guys have high blight resist. Let's stun you. And we will also stab you. And we will also, this has damage versus stun, so we'll try and kill. Alright. And just shoot him. These things can be deceptively nasty. They do have attacks. Their attacks can do stress damage, I think. Maybe not, just the blight. We do have a blight cure we might as well use while we got it. You need to be healed, sir. And we can... I don't really want to go for the stun. Let's stack... We can't stack a blight here either. Let's just buff your damage. And we can go ahead and... let's see. Arbalist will probably kill you, but I don't want to... I don't want to take that, take the chance of him having gone first. I should have switched my skills back. Forgot about that. Forgot about Dre. Alright, he's healed up to full. Everybody else is in pretty good shape. Let's kill.
Executed with impunity.
Take the stuff and continue on. Let's see. I'm not gonna need probably. I'm gonna come back actually to the secret room. I'm gonna get that very last. All right, good. We got quirk removal. Tense craving for alcohol, not the worst thing in the world. Love interest, not too bad. You have, ooh, necromania would be great to get rid of. Let's see if we can get lucky and get rid of necromania here. Necromania, night blindness. Whatever. Let's redo your skills before I forget again. And do we want to switch these guys back? I just really need to unlock the knife stab on the Plague Doctor to make him a little more effective in that position. Torch it up. Do this last fight. No big deal. Let's go ahead and stun ye. Let's go ahead and stab ye. And do I want plus damage versus stunned or plus damage versus human? Stunned, because 33%. Alright, he's dead. And hopefully you might be dead? Not quite. Alright, little bleed. That's actually not a tiny bleed. I do have some bandages. And we can go ahead and start the blight stack here, just because he's tough, and it'll take him a little while to get down. We could heal here, because Arbalist and Bounty Hunter should be able to finish this guy off, but he can't reach. Blanket fire me, that's fine. You're going to die right now.
Annihilated.
Annihilated. Don't punish my Plague Doctor. Dang, those bleeds though. Stacking. We don't really need the heal, I don't think. We don't have another fight after this, so we'll just pile on the damage. Go ahead and staunch the flow, as it were. Stack up a little bit more blight. Bliget. Chop. Choppy choppy.
Size alone does not dissuade
Take
the
all.
sharpened blade.
Make sure we save one of our, am I gonna go for this? Probably not. Probably not worth it. Unlocked. Alright, more crests. Never hurt anybody. Let's go ahead and ditch our torches.
The promise of safety.
Actually, we can ditch a lot of things. Might as well just drink that. I hate wasting stuff. Alright, let's go to the secret room and then we can get out of here. What's in the box? Be those... Yeah, that's what I like to see. Alright.
Trinkets and baubles.
Ditch. Ditch. Boom. And we're out of here. That secret room really made it worth it, because those things are worth like 3,000 each or something? 5,000 each. So just finding that secret room was 15,000 gold. And I think that's one of the functions of the Radiant, is that you get more money. But a profitable little adventure there. And mediocre quirks, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. More cultists, don't care about that. What I really want is oh, we got a grave robber. Slow draw sucks. Precise, oh man. Oh, that's only melee skills though. Clotter is great. Yep, we're gonna take our last grave robber, and that will fill out our roster. We may upgrade it again.
Gold gleams
we can increase it some more. Blech. But we will go ahead for now and unequip all of our trinkets, and next time we will see what we can get into. But until then, my name's Rantry. Thanks for watching.